80%, 90% quality, but getting it out there is much more important than 100% quality. Camilla says she's been living all the way. Work, social, all on the screen from one place. It's a dream. I've gained so much time. Self-isolation bliss. Fantastic. Yeah, I was actually thinking about lives today. I think it was Peter Wilson who had come up with when I was talking this to you guys in the night, because I know last night I was talking about how you just really have to find a way to simplify and get into your comfort zone to start creating some content and build up from there. And I was saying, look, if you can't do video, do audio. If you can't do audio on your own, do it with somebody else. If you can't, do it pre-recorded, do it as an interview. Just do something to be able to make it happen. And somebody else, I can't remember who it was, Peter, said, "Oh, I'm going to start doing lives." And I think I mentioned, well, don't do lives just yet. Build your confidence up and get a little bit better. Do some pre-recorded stuff. But after I'd said that, and that, to be honest, that would have been my strategy. But it reminded me of an article or a video or something I watched a while ago, where an influencer was talking about how to giving techniques to force people to get going. And actually they did say the exact opposite to me, which was if you're struggling to start, just start doing lives. Because I think and what their logic is a big part of people not starting is that they haven't got everything perfect. It's like when you do a photo, you haven't got the lighting right, you haven't got the filter right, you haven't got the after touch up right, etc. And with a video, it's even harder. It's so easy to start making excuses that this isn't right and that isn't right, and before you know it, you re-record and you re-record and you re-record. And obviously, what I and many others will say is that first of all, it's you that thinks it's wrong, not that it really is wrong. And secondly, 80%, 90% quality, but getting it out there is much more important than 100% quality. Having perfection and not getting it out there. And I guess one of the logics to going live is you are just thrown in at the deep end. You've got no chance to make excuses. You've got no ability to go, "Oh, I don't like that take. I'll cancel it and re-record it, and cancel it and re-record it." So it didn't. Like I say, after I came off the live last night, it did make me think about that, and just got me thinking. Maybe for some people, if you find yourself constantly deleting your content, maybe just get out there and do it as a live, and there's nothing, there's no stopping you then, there's nothing you can do about it.